Slog2 or Slog3? I'm determined to find out today. Welcome back to my channel, Ames Vlogs It. My name is Amy Tsung, and check me out on Instagram, and I'm now verified on Vero, so you should check me out there. Hit that subscribe button up here. It really helps my channel out, and I really thank you and appreciate it. So let's get into today's topic. So is Slog2 or Slog3 really better than how I've been shooting, which is in what is it, HLEG or something like that? But anyway, I took the Sony ZV-E10, which I shot the Slog2 footage on, and then I took my Sony a7 IV that I shot the Slog3 footage on out today to see if I should be shooting in either of these picture profiles rather than how I've been doing it. So why do most content creators shoot in S-Log? Well, it's because they want to preserve the most dynamic range, or have the most dynamic range, so their videos come out looking the best. There's a lot of work post-processing because you really need to have a LUT or know how to color correct the images or the video, and then you can do your color grading on top of that. And all of this is brand new to me, so I've avoided S-Log for probably a little over 2 years or so now. Today, we're gonna check it out. It could be because I'm not really used to shooting an S-Log that it was more difficult for me. I had to do an exposure compensation, turn zebras on, overexpose, and it was just a lot of work, I felt like, compared to how I used to shoot or usually shoot. Right now, you're looking at footage from my normal picture profile 10 shooting. And I do use the Sony ZV-E10 for mostly all of my YouTube videos. And the a7 IV is more my photography camera. So I did notice today when I had them both out shooting, I preferred shooting video on the a7 IV, but I don't know if that's because it just looked and felt more like a video camera. The ZV-10 is a great YouTube camera, and it was just like really light in my hand. That could actually be a good thing. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna edit some footage from today's shooting with the Slog2, Slog3, and then this picture profile 10. And you guys let me know what you think is best. Okay, so now I'm recording an Slog2 with an ND filter on, and I'm recording on my Sony ZV-E10 because this camera can only record in 8-bit in 4K, so this is the one that I'm going to do the Slog2 with. I came down to the beach, as you can see back here, so if it's a little bit windy, I do apologize. I do have a wind muff on, but yeah, we're going to do the best that we can. So I'm now going to walk back to the car and grab my Sony a7 IV, and we're going to do a little bit of recording in Slog3 on that camera because that one can record in 10-bit 4K. And we'll see if there's an actual difference. Again, this is my first time shooting in any sort of S-Log. I usually shoot in HLG, and I have a nice LUT that I just put on from that, but like I said, I do want to get the most dynamic range, so we're going to try that. So now I am recording an Slog3 on the Sony a7 IV. I'm not quite sure if I'm even doing this correctly because, like I said, this is my first time ever even recording an S-Log, but I did follow the instructions. I found some good ones from Becky and Chris online. I'll drop a link down below, and I'm going to use their free LUT to color correct the Slog2 footage, and then I'm gonna have to look for a different one to do the Slog3 footage. I do have to say though, I much prefer recording or vlogging using the Sony a7 IV, even though it is heavier. It just feels nicer, and I do have the gamma assist on just to help see if my exposure is correct. I followed all the instructions like I said, but I don't have an ND filter on this camera. I do have a UV polarizer though, only because it's kind of bright and sunny out here. I guess truly what my question is do any of these profiles that you guys see today look better than my previous videos? Because I think it's easier to shoot with my other profile, but I do want the best quality video. So I'm kind of torn. You guys, please let me know. Okay, so after editing some of the footage, I realized that the Sony a7 IV is just a better camera all around, so it was skewed a little bit. So now I'm on the Sony a7 IV recording in HLG2 because this camera doesn't have 3. And I'm also going to record in S-Cinetone, which is a new picture profile on the Sony a7 IV, and see if that makes any difference, because I'm recording in 10-bit on this camera where it's 8-bit on the ZVE10, so it's a little bit better quality on this camera, actually a lot better quality. Okay, now we're gonna switch. I decided to also do Slog2 on the Sony a7 IV. Do we see a difference? Okay, and now this is S-Cinetone picture profile on the Sony a7 IV. Again, I'm in 10-bit. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know what you guys are shooting in. I know most of you, it's going to be the S-Log, but maybe I have to just practice more. Alright, talk to you guys soon.